Happy Friday. I know I've been MIA for a couple days. We're not going to talk about that real quick. Let's talk about, because I love dressing up for you guys, vampiric motherfuckers. Yes, we're talking about the narcissist. Anyway, I would like to talk about why they hide in their new supply. Why are they hiding them so deeply? At one point, we were the new supply, weren't we? And you were hidden. You didn't think you were hidden, but you were. And maybe some of you even knew that you were hidden, okay? However, let's talk about it though. So I actually, for once, wrote down some of the points that I want to point out about this particular video. The first is their family, and their family is a three-ring circus that knows them, and they don't want their family to fuck things up. Let's talk about it. My ex-narc didn't want his family to fuck things up. He knew his family was actually a three-ring circus. He knew his mother was the head of all vampires, the head narcissist, right? That puppeteered him and his brothers to make sure that they stayed, dating whores, being whores themselves, catching diseases and spreading them, while she laughed and talked shit about them to each other, right? He knows that she knows all of the supplies because he introduces her to all of them. She was one of the first people that I met via phone, but we'll tell that story later. All right, so how do they not want you to meet their family and why? Mainly, they don't want you to meet their family in most cases. Now, some might have introduced you immediately. I don't really know a lot about why they would do that stupid shit, but as far as for me, he didn't want me to really meet his family. He gave some lame-ass shitty excuse about how they're weird people and they don't really like too many people around, right? And that they don't let people in their houses. They always make them wait outside. That was bullshit, which I later found out via his narky mother who loves to call you, right? And let you know a bunch of random shit that you don't need to know. Anyway, no, they won't really introduce you to their family immediately. They know their family knows that they're doing a bunch of bullshit. They know that their family's waiting to see what's going to happen with you. You're the new victim, huh? How are you going to fuck up? And how can we help fuck this up so that it can be more entertaining? Right? So, I forced myself on his family, to be honest. I was like, no, we're meeting your mother now. That's when I had a car and I just drove there. And they came outside, and of course, immediately him and his little brother got into an argument. We won't go into that story, but his little brother pretty much put him on blast. And his little brother still hates him to this day, I'm pretty sure. What's the second reason, though, that narcissist either hid you, or hides the new supply? Because the new supply is just a placeholder. Nothing attractive or amazing to show off or make other supply jealous. Anything is better than nothing. I have this already now. Anything is better than nothing. So if that new supply ain't shit, say you're awesome, you're more attractive, you're more successful, your car is doper. If you don't have a car, maybe your car is not there to be doper, but you in general, in essence, is way cooler than that. You're more financially secure. Everything about you is just better. How are they going to make you jealous if they come on there with Fiona after midnight from Shrek? Okay, I waited. Nobody knows the answer to that because it's ridiculous if they did that. And they know it's ridiculous if they did that. So they fucking hide that bitch. They're just using her because it's a place to put a knapsack in and maybe eat a couple of bonbons or bonbons might be kind of expensive. I guess some hot fries from the dollar store or some shit, over not a fire, over a lighter fluid flame in the night after they bust a encrusted nut full of disease. Okay, let's move on. Point number 3. They don't want the new supply to be contacted by other supply that they ghosted. So that would be you or anybody else, right? If they already ghosted you or whatever, they don't need you to see that bitch. They don't want you to see that bitch because they know you're mad. They know you angry, right? And what are they going to do? They think that you're like them, that you might just reach out and try to say something to that bitch or that dude. Same difference. A bitch is a bitch. Dudes are not exempt from being bitches. That is universal. Remember that. All right, yeah. So, yeah, they might want you to, like, they don't want you to be like, hey, bitch, hey, dude, hey, girl, stay away from that fool. They got AIDS, they got herpes, like my ex don't, right? Or this is what they do, or they just ghosted me, or they're a deadbeat dad, or a deadbeat mom, or, you know what I'm saying? So what they want to do is keep that bitch under the radar, right? They don't need anybody to fuck that up for them. They are trying to secure a new place to stay because they don't have the rent. You know that. Come on. All right. If you're a social butterfly, such as myself, you might know that new supply. For real, because I know people from here to Canada, New York, London, Seoul, Korea, a bunch of places. So when you're a social butterfly for real, and if we'll go to that next, but if you're a social butterfly in any single way, or I'll just go ahead and say if you're successful in any single way, because I'm a successful artist, they don't know who the fuck you know and don't know. You can know anybody. The fact that they have seen you walk up and down the street and every single person has said hi to you, they have zero clue if you know that person in the next town over. So they can't afford for that bitch to be on social media with them because you're going to be like, hey, is that Jessica? Is that Andrew? Holy fuck, that's Bobby. Let me contact them. They're in my personal fucking phone. You know what I mean? So they try to keep it on the DL, pun intended. Y'all know what I mean. Because they don't want to risk you knowing what you possibly do, that maybe one of your so-called friends is the new supply. Maybe one of your so-called neighbors is the new supply. Maybe your local grocery store clerk is the new supply. Maybe someone in your office is the new supply. Maybe someone in your fucking family is a new supply. Maybe someone in their family is a new supply. Maybe the dog at the pet store that you thought was really cute is a new supply. They can't have that. No. So, another reason that I think they don't want to showcase their new supply, which I was showcased eventually, but that was only because I had clout as far as art, and he was a fairly decent artist. Not good yet, but fairly decent. And I'm only saying that because he never finished a piece. I won't go into that. But their friends are just as low down and dirty as they are. And they don't want their friends to know who you are. Now, why wouldn't they want to show you off to their friends? They do introduce you to their best friend, but that's because they're fucking their best friend. And their best friend is like their lover, usually. They don't really have friends. If they have a best friend, that bestie is the lover. That I can guarantee you all the way, forever, wholeheartedly, okay? But other than that, why don't they really want to introduce you to their friends? They don't want to introduce you to their friends because they know their friends are low down, dirty pieces of shit like they are. And they know that their friends have no cut cards in coming for you just like they did. They know that their friends will fuck you if you gave them a chance, just like they would do their friends. Friends, right? And they don't want their friends like a dog in the woods, like a wolf in the woods. Like an animal, like a wild animal. You don't show the other wild animals where the food's at. You are the food, by the way. You being the food. I can't show you where my kill is. You'll want some of it. And they can't have that. They're greedy. They want to eat it all by themselves. Of course. Who wouldn't, right? Let's go to page 2 real quick. And then I'll let y'all go. I know y'all, it's Friday. They can't risk looking like they are single. Why would they post you or anybody else on social media? The only time they'll post you for real is if you're like rich as shit or you got a really nice car or you're really fucking beautiful, and they'll post you to make someone that they're already fucking on the side jealous. Just to be like, come back, bitch. I know I ditched you, but look at what I'm doing over here. Look at who I'm doing over here. You wouldn't come back, right? Yeah, right. That Stevie J from Love and Hip Hop, that that nasty ass look he used to give with them lips. Fuck that dude, right? Yeah. Other than that, they are not gonna post you because they need to always look single. I don't give a fuck if you're married with children, just like the show, right? They need to look single, and posting your ass up there is gonna fuck that up. How else are they going to bang everyone else in the neighborhood if you're just up there smiling next to your lover or husband or wife with the children? I can't show you these people. Damn it, I have things to do. And by things, I mean people, because people are objects to me, right? Okay, let's move on. First of all, no, I'll save that for last. They're embarrassed because they couldn't score a new supply. That's on here. You think, oh my God, they're always fucking somebody. Every time I see them with some dumb bitch or with some dumb dude, they're with this, they're doing this, they're doing that. But sometimes they can't score because they've done so much shit that some people, not all people, fall for it, to be honest. And it doesn't mean discredit yourself, but not all people fall for it. Some people spot that shit a mile away and go, ugh. And they don't even make it through half of the first dates if they even got to going on a date with that broke bitch. Most of the time, that person is like, no, and then they dismiss them immediately, and they don't fuck them, and they don't call back. So they're embarrassed, because they don't have shit to show you, right? All they have is their facade. You know what I mean? So sometimes they don't have a new supply. They like to pretend like their life is golden, pony boy. And I like Pony Boy from The Outsiders. Stay Gold is a t-shirt I would very much love to have. If y'all find one, let me know. I'll pay you to send it to me. But they like to pretend like they are doing well and that they're sleeping with the best of the best, when in all actuality, they're sleeping on a pile of actual trash. Like, literally. Now, whether you want to constitute that as a person or an actual pile of, like, literal trash, it's probably a combination of both. So, the gist of the story, here's the police every time I talk about these bitches. Is someone getting arrested? Is someone getting arrested? I hope so. I hope it's a narcissist. Anyway, the main point, you guys, is narcissists fear exposure. They don't like that. They don't like being exposed. They don't like their shit out in the open. It slows them down on being able to move, okay? Anyway, happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you like the vampire bit. If not, that's cool too. That's just my stilo. Right. That's what those bitches are doing on Friday right now. Vamping it up. Aww. Love y'all, okay? And have a really good weekend.